the time has come for the final box. For now. Hello and welcome back to Outside the Box. We are now at the last box that I have pending to open up for the time being. I think I do have other packages kind of on the way, but that's a video for another time. I just desperately want to get the backlog done and not have any boxes here pending at the very least. Plus, by the time you're seeing this, I filmed this like 3 weeks ago, and so I would have already started on Wild Rider by now. There we go. Oh, whoa, what's going on here? This from Walmart. Damn, I ordered quite a few things, huh? All right, I'm gonna put this one down here. We're gonna start with the smaller items. Here is Transformers Legacy United, Star Raider Ferak, which is a remold of Cyclonus, and a retooling too, right? Yeah. I'm not really familiar with the Star Raiders. That's a comic book thing, right? And so I wasn't initially thinking about picking this up. It must have dropped down a really deep discount last year. I have vague memories of just kind of going crazy on the Walmart website. Oh, I think even the head is a little bit different. But take a look at that. Always some nice artwork on these Legacy boxes here. Very colorful. And some nice robot pics here on the side. Yeah, that face is a little bit different than the actual Cyclonus that we got prior. But I'm wondering though if he has the same helmet style as Cyclonus, because it's very unique to Cyclonus. Again, I don't know how closely they resemble this Farak character. We get some renders here in the back. Interesting color design for this guy. Are these guys supposed to be like space pirates? This light off-white color with gray and red doesn't scream space pirate or pirate in general. But what do I know? Let's get him out of the box here. Whoa, okay. We already have a good idea what to expect with this guy. That Cyclonus was an excellent figure that we got. Not without its issues, of course. I think his wings are longer on this guy. Are you supposed to fold them out? I believe so. Yes, you do. Of course you do. I think this weapon is different. I actually have no idea. I don't remember one bit. It could very well be the same than what we got already with Cyclonus. Matching light gray plastic on it, and he has two little blasters here that are for the wings. Also molded in the light gray plastic, but painted in a gunmetal color. Very shiny. Very, very cool looking here. A bit hollowy in the bottom sections, but hopefully that won't show up too much. And they have the pegs to be held as blasters as well. Yeah, Cyclonus had very weird knees where they didn't really lock into place. But see, you have to kind of properly extend them to get the height going there. This is how it was out of the box. And this is how you gotta pull them out a little bit. Yeah, that looks much more normal. And let's give him his weapon. I'm trying to see if the face and the wings are the only thing that's different. Everything else seems to be the same. Oh yeah, he doesn't have a Decepticon symbol, which is fitting for this guy. He's got a very piratey looking emblem right here on his forearm. Kind of like a robotic crossbones here. Very nice design, I do like that. Overall though, he looks very interesting. I mean, I like the mold very much to begin with. And to get this version is nice. I would almost say it could probably fit as a Shattered Glass Cyclonus. I don't know if there's an actual established color scheme for Shattered Glass Cyclonus. There probably is. But it's like brightly colored where I could see it fitting with the Autobots or the heroic Decepticons, right? Yeah, this isn't bad. This off-white light gray plastic though, very similar to silvery plastic and even like the darker gray plastic that's more of a gunmetalish color. You tend to get a lot of the injected mold lines when these pieces are made. And again, I don't know if they come up very well on camera, but they're definitely there. It always sucks because it never really goes with the flow of the look of the figure itself. And like I mentioned before, even many times when you try to paint them, even with primer, those molded swirls can kind of pop through over the paint too. I think it's just a matter of adding like multiple layers to kind of get rid of them. Would I ever repaint this guy though? I'm not too sure. Probably not. The backlog is so massive just with known characters. This guy, I don't think I would go through the trouble of repainting him. I am noticing though that on the thighs, the very top section is unpainted plastic. And then what's below that is painted, which gives us a bit of an extra shine to it. It's not going to match 100%. So that is a little bit unfortunate, but it's not too drastic though. And of course, he's got the blasters here on the sides of the wings. Very nice look, very menacing. I do dig that quite a bit. Yeah, it's not really like a red, it's almost like a very hot orange kind of a color. The lines on his face though make him look like he's a little bit old, as they kind of tend to do with Transformers in general. I don't know if he's meant to be like an older Transformer, or maybe just being a pirate has made him kind of raggedy. Who knows? Who knows? He's got yellow eyes though, so that's interesting. I like that. I like that quite a bit. I do like these little thruster details on the wings, and they're also cut with some more gunmetal paint to make them stand out a little bit. That's pretty sweet. Cool. There's also the clear piece on his center abdomen there, which is an orange clear plastic. Same one used for the cockpit windows here in the back. I forget what color Cyclonus was originally, but I think those were also clear plastic. All right, let's check this guy transformed here. I don't know what else I could really say about the bot mode. It looks cool. Still, very much the same reminiscent jet mode that we love from Cyclonus, with some key differences here. Most notably is a nose cone. It's not quite as long or as pointy as Cyclonus's. It's lacking that last pointy bit that folds out of the end. This one's more flat, but I love the design that we got there. That is a nice little change. Very cool. And we do, of course, still have the blasters on the wings. Now you got to rotate them the other way. Still just a good design overall. Everything else I think is about the same. The color scheme really does shine much more. In this jet mode, there's a good blend of the off-white and the grays throughout, and that extra bit of gunmetal right here on top, leading all the way up to the tip here. That's freaking awesome. I do love that. Good stuff. Broken up with a little bit of orange clear plastic for the cockpit windows there. That is very nice. That is very nice. Yeah, and we still have, of course, the landing gear. One wheel under the nose cone, two in the back. I need something sharp. How about Springer's sword here? There you go. Thanks, Springer. Beautiful, beautiful. They're not actual wheels, so it's not gonna roll, but why would you need it to? Why would you need it to? The weapon, it does clip on top. Even though this is a Cybertronian vehicle, having the weapon on top though, it kind of ruins the sleekness of the look of the jet. So I wouldn't go for this personally, but you can do that if you want. And of course, you've got the quadruple thrusters now visible here on the back. You gotta imagine this guy's fast. Ooh, this guy is fast. It's still a gray mold and a very interesting color theme for this character Farak. I dig it. I dig it. Will I get the others? Nah, probably not. Probably not. I mean, unless they're on sale, you know. I'm happy to have gotten this guy though. All right, so that's Farak. Good stuff. Next up, we have, oh, it's another Star Raider. We have a 2-pack here with also still keeping it in Legacy United, Star Raider Thundertron and Star Raider Nightstrike and, oh, it's a triple pack, okay. Infernac Universe Calcitron. Calcitron. Are we just making up names now? Who can forget the iconic Calcitron, right? I'm trying to remember if Thundertron is the main white feline guy here, right? He was originally released as a different character, if I'm not mistaken, by himself. So Thundertron is a repaint. Is that right? Is that correct? I'm not really too familiar here. Nightstrike is the bat, which is weird that it's white. And it's a repaint of Ratbat. Are we still getting an actual Ratbat? We're getting a Ratbat, right? 86 Ratbat with the rhinoceros, with a re-release of the microscope guy. Because they go so well together. Well, they were in the same scene, but anywho. Oh, we do get some nice artwork here in the front of the two bigger bots that are included here in the package. Damn, no images of Nightstrike, huh? That's kind of messed up. Oh, wait, no. Is that him? No, that's not him. No Nightstrike here in the front. So RIP Nightstrike there. And the alternate modes here on the side for the two bots. I do love the head design for this dude. It's got an eye patch, got a metallic eye patch on him, giving him the nice piratey look. I don't know if this dude's a pirate himself. It doesn't say he's a Star Raider. He's just part of the Infernac universe. Oh, on the other side, we get that part of the 40th anniversary image with a lot of the figures that were in that wave. And interestingly enough, here in the bottom is an image of the bot that Thundertron was based off of. Is it the same bot? It's almost like the exact same color scheme here, but the bot on the side of the picture here doesn't have the eye patch. It's a different head mold maybe? I'm not too sure. Yeah, very similar color scheme there. Almost identical. And now the bot renders of all three in both modes, so you know what you're getting. I'm getting like a very frosty vibe from all of them being like a whites and blues and whatnot. Again, not exactly the pirate color scheme I would have thought. Kind of sucks they have an entire bot just strapped to the side of the box like he's an accessory. Wow, the utter disrespect to iconic Calcitron. Wow, I'd be pissed if I were him. What is going on here? Wow, okay. Oh no! My Thundertron's missing a leg, dude! Yeah, I know, it's a peg leg. Okay. Okay. It is, right? I'm gonna say that it is. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it totally is. Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. I wonder if any people out there actually thought that their Thundertron was missing a leg. They got him because he looks cool, you know? Alright, how good is that peg leg, huh, dude? Hey, look at that! Wow. Impressive. I'll put you over here for right now. Oh shit, sorry. Okay. Spoke too soon there. Okay. And this last dude just pops out? Yeah? No? Yes? No, it does not. Okay. All right. Hey, you know what? Thank you, Hasbro. I appreciate that. Based on the color, this is going to be an accessory for Calcitron here. Some kind of a pickaxe kind of a weapon. Chip off all of that ice. And a very nice saber kind of a sword here for Thundertron. I love that design. That's freaking cool. Lots of little intricate details here. No color, but that's fine. Got a slight bend to it? No, I think it's okay. All right, let's start with the little guy, yeah? Let's start with the little dude. Now, obviously, it's a recolor of Ratbat. Did we actually get a release of Ratbat? We did, right? Was it during the Siege line? Do I even have an actual Ratbat? I don't think I do. I'm not even sure. I'm not too worried about it. I think we're getting another one. And it's, you know, it's simplistic for what it is. What kind of articulation do we have here? Oh, there we go. He's got little feet. Yeah, he's got little feet. It's a nice design overall. The level of detailing, though, that he has leads me to believe that he was originally out in the Siege line, but it looks great. Not a lot of articulation to speak of, obviously, for the wings. The hinges here, you can bend these, not really for flight, mostly for transformation. And the head kind of tilts forward, that's for transformation. But he's got these little tiny feeties here in the bottom, so that's cool. You can see them when he's flying. I guess they're used if he's gonna stand as well. Yeah, he stands fine. It's perfectly fine. Oh, he does have a very, very tiny piratey emblem right here in his chest. That's awesome. Very nice. I like that. I like that more than anything. He is a true pirate. And also just the tiniest bit of cassette detailing there, molded right into the chest to give it that cassette kind of a look. I'm not even gonna bother looking at the instructions for the transformation. I think I can figure this out. We're just gonna fold in the wings, tuck in the bits, fold down the head. Oh, wait a minute, that can't be it. No, okay, let's look at the instructions here. That can't be it. Oh, I get it. It wasn't actually fully transformed for the bat mode. The head doesn't really sit on top. You gotta kinda angle it forward. It's on a double hinge. Here, let me show you. See how the head is lower and more front? That's how it actually is for the bat mode. Yep, okay. And then for cassette mode, you work those hinges to kinda put it on top. The weird thing though about this cassette, it's like, it's just missing a lot of the parts that would make it a cassette. Like you have this section here, you know, all of this empty space here on top, just the bare bone minimum of what a cassette look would be here on the back. I don't know, maybe you could have fit some kind of an accessory that would clip on top, filling that extra space out, but that's it. That's all you get. That's how he's always been, right? But still though, just riddled with all of this intricate detailing. Man, that is cool. That would be really satisfying to paint too. Not bad, but it's just kind of a know-nothing alt mode though, you know? I'm sure it fits fine into Soundwave's chest. I'm not impressed by this at all, at all, okay. Next up, we have Calcitron. This was originally one of those rock dudes, right? Did they call them rock lords? I don't remember. I didn't pick up any of those. They look pretty interesting, but having like these vehicles that were like made out of rocks, it didn't really appeal to me overall. Not enough to really buy them. And now this repaint It's supposed to be calcium? I thought it was ice. It has very much an icy color to him. Very cool looking paint job on him with these different shades of blue. But no, I guess it's calcium? This guy would give you a mean kidney stone, that's for sure. I don't know if these are supposed to be like the Junkions, where you can combine 2 or 3 different bots into different orientations. I don't remember that. Oh, we already have a head sticking out of the front here. Look at that. I guess I'll show you the head now, huh? Interesting head sculpt. Very nice red paint for the eyes. Very well applied. I think what's impressing me the most is the gradient in the paint job. Most of it seems to be molded in that sky blue color, but he has more of that white or lighter frosted blue on top of the head. That's then blending into the blue for the plastic. That's then blending into the blue on the plastic. It's very well applied. Very impressive. Ironically enough, though, he's an airhead. I would have imagined a head filled with rocks. That's not a great look. No, that makes him look kind of cheap, like a core class. Okay, but the look of the vehicle itself, though, I'm jumping ahead. I guess the idea is that there's an actual vehicle underneath these rocks. We have an actual molded bumper right here in the front, and of course a windshield, some side windows here. Looks like they have some kind of a protective gate, very much like what you would see on a Junkion. But then just like rock formations all around it, especially these sections here that look kind of like wings on the sides. It looks cool, it's not bad. Again, very nice paint job on this. Cool color scheme on it. Not much going on in the back. I imagine these little bits that pop up here in the back are probably going to be like knees or knee guards for the bot mode. But it's an interesting design overall though. Oh, I'm seeing that on the bottom, what ends up being the crotch plate has a chromey kind of a blue paint job to it. That's interesting. I'm surprised that's not on more parts of the vehicle. Maybe it'll pop up more on the bot mode. Oh, I'm thinking of like fossilizers, which also were kind of like the Junkions. I don't know if these rock transformers were like those, or like the new version of those. Let's transform it and find out. Again, before we do though, the accessory does clip onto the back. It has to face the rear of the vehicle for some reason. We have these 2 little clips, little square clips right here on the sides that fit onto these 2 little square peg holes. Oh shit, that's the entire top of the vehicle just came flying off. It's got a regular peg here on the inside that goes right in here. Okay, good to know. Oh, that's not on there very well. Yeah, but you can't face the weapon forward. It's ironic. The rocks here on the top of the vehicle prevent you from actually being able to attach the weapon facing forward. You can't do it. You can't do it. So it's got to go in reverse, and that's the look of it in vehicle. Let's check the instructions once more. Yeah, that's what they say. Okay, great, I guess. Oh, it says you can take apart some sections in the back and attach them to the front. That is like a fossilizer, right? Let's try that. Okay, yeah, so the sections that look like we're gonna become knee parts, knees for bot mode, just kind of come off. They have the little pegs there. They combine with the weapon to make what exactly? What is this? Huh, what is this? Some kind of a battering ram, maybe? I guess? I don't know. Okay. All right, cool. I'll leave them on the back. I'm sure you can transform the thing with them attached, as you can with most other fossilizers, right? All right, give me bot mode here. Let's add his weapon here. I'm trying to see which side of the weapon is less holy, but they're both about the same. Well, you know what? This guy is very unique. It's a very interesting design. It really is. And of course, the paint job is still equally as impressive right here in bot mode as it was in the vehicle. Yeah, that chromey crotch plate is front and center there. I don't see any other chrome painted parts though. That's the only one that I'm seeing. The torso has a bit of a shine, but it's not paint. It's just a plastic. It's a different colored plastic though. It's more of like that aquamarine blue. Same that he has right here for the forearms as well, and on the thighs. The wheel wells locking in to form the chest is nice. And again, the same gradient paint job that we have on top of the head looks equally as good. I don't know how successful this accessory comes across as a pickaxe though. The pegs right here on top kind of take away from the overall look. I'm almost thinking it could have used a bit of paint on there as well. I mean, of course, giving the whole thing a fresh paint job, really emphasizing maybe the gradients, adding some detail to the rocks I don't think I'll be doing that though. No, it just doesn't interest me enough to dedicate that much time to this figure, but it's good for what it is. Very unique, very well designed, nice molded detail, looks nice. I think maybe just as a concept, you know, these rock dudes, rock vehicles. We didn't get a whole bunch of these, did we? But I guess if you're interested in this kind of unique stuff, yeah, I would say definitely go for it. It's not a bad figure overall. Very nice. I'll put him right over here. Here, we'll even add Ratbat, excuse me, Nightstrike, and we'll properly adjust the head. Get his little feeties out here. Right there. Okay. So, Thundertron. Thundertron? 2 characters with Tron in the name. Megatron would be proud. Or would be jealous, I don't know. This guy looks freaking phenomenal. Oh, man. Again, not knowing anything about who he is, what the backstory on his character is, just by looks alone, he looks impressive. Whoa! It's always nice to see molded beards on Transformers. It looks like it's a bunch of like little wires. The 2 in the front have like an extra grid design, which makes them seem like they're braided sections of the beard, almost like a Viking. That's freaking awesome. Not bad. Not bad. And this probably isn't going to come out too well on camera, but yeah, he's got that iron plate over one of the eyes there. Oh man, that is just so good. So good. And I'm going to turn the head to the side a little bit. The molded details on this side of the head, take a look at that. Look at the crazy panel lines that we have on there. And just all of the bits on top of the head just makes it seem like he's got crazy anime hair. That is nice. Very nice. Not to mention the paint job. I think I'm counting 2 different shades of blue. Oh, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. But when the light catches it, that is freaking awesome. Yeah, like a couple of different shades, or they could be affected just by the molding itself. Not sure. Man, that is so good. And then on top of that, just a little bit of extra chromy aquamarine blue on that front symbol there. Not really a symbol, but just a bit of a design. Right on top of here, look at that, just to match the eyes of the feline that's front and center in his chest. It's always impressive when they use the actual animal head for the chest of the robot dude, and it's not like a fake head. Although again, I have no issues with faux parts, but it's extra impressive when they use the actual part itself. Because of that though, there's a lot of little like cracks here on the sides that you can see like all the way on the inside, which is, it's totally fine. There's not a negative thing against it. More chromy blue paint here on the sides as well. Wow, very nice. And then on top of that, on those massive blue shoulders that he's got, some nice gold paint on there. Look at those accents. Oh, so good. You do not want to get shoulder checked by this guy. Trust me on that. Trust me. No. Now I'm trying to see if the claw bits over the hands. Hands? No, not on this hand. It's not a hand. He's got an actual hook hand here. I say hook hand. I don't know. This right there is the least pointy hook hand I've ever seen. It looks more like he took the bottom of an umbrella and just kind of plopped that on his hand. I don't know. I know why it's not pointy though, right? But that's just really flat, dude. No. Anywho, the claws on top, I think they are painted. Yes, they are. They are molded right into the blue plastic. Now you can see right there. And I wasn't sure if this was the color of the plastic itself down here, but no, that's paint. That's paint, and a very nice design as well for them too. Very cool stuff. An actual proper hand on the other side. Very cool, with the same claws right there on top. And just some more gold accents throughout the body, more here on the hips and on the shins down here, with a very nice foot that has more gold talons on there. Nice. And the little peg here on the other side. Now, of course, we did get an actual foot as an accessory. Does it go right into the peg though? I'm not sure. I think it does. Yeah. Oh man, that goes in there so buttery smooth. He did have a hard time standing just with the peg though. And he looks great, obviously, with both feet. But just given the fact that this dude's a space pirate, he's got an eye patch, he's got a hook hand, he needs to have his peg leg. It just kind of completes the whole look for him. Not bad, not bad. What's funny though, I bet he can hold his sword or his saber with that hook hand. That's the right peg size, I think. Yeah, he totally can. Oh man. He's gonna mess you up. Ah, look at that. That's cool. Okay, enough messing around. That goes on the hand though. I gotta imagine he has better control over it on his actual hand. There we go. Look at that. That's cool. That it's his one and only weapon. But he is so badass. he doesn't need any other weapons. He will go toe-to-toe with Springer and his 15 different missiles. I like this back too. He's got the tail kind of hanging out the back, but it's not in the way of anything. But it's a very nice, non-intrusive flat back. That is awesome. Look at that. Look at that. There's these sections kind of sticking out here towards the bottom, and it's very easy to like imagine it like as some kind of like a pirate outfit with like a tail off the back suit, you know? I could imagine that. I could imagine that. This is great. This is great, man. Wow. Again, it's just like the whole color scheme that doesn't yell pirate to me. Whites, blues, and golds. I might have to dig into more of who this guy is. I could totally see myself doing just a different color scheme on this guy. Something that's a heck of a lot more piratey. Maybe some more blacks, some reds, some purples maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, the way that he looks now is just fantastic. It's great. Let me take his saber out before I stab myself here. There we go. Yeah, this is just really phenomenal here. I get an Odin kind of a sense for the face too, with the beard and with the eye patch. Well, specifically MCU Odin, right? This is good stuff. He's a leader, right? He's a leader of the pirates? Somebody let me know. I'd be surprised to find out if he's just like the first mate. Scrubbing the poop deck? Nah, not this guy. Not this guy. Oh man, I'm really impressed. Is his alt mode equally as impressive? Let's find out. Okay, this is seriously impressive, man. Just an awesome cat mode that we get from this dude. Very vicious looking, and the sculpted details really work for this alt mode as well. It's impressive. What were the massive shoulders in bot mode are now the massive shoulders for cat mode, but surprisingly though, you don't use the actual bot mode arms for the cat. They're tucked away here under the head. Inside of the shoulder pads, you fold out the actual cat arms, which makes them look, I think, just the tiniest bit minuscule in size. Just the tiniest bit though, but they still look great. Now, it does affect the articulation, unfortunately. These shoulders, they do peg into the robot arms, so you can't move them around. You can only move the arms from the elbows down to the paws. That's a little bit unfortunate there. But man, just the overall design though works really good. And the color scheme really complements everything here with the gold accents popping up not just on the claws, but around different parts of the body too. These gray sections on the back though, they almost end up looking like wings that are about to spread open. It's almost reminiscent to me of the Black Voltron lion. I don't know if it's an homage to that. The only articulation is on the base itself, but still not too bad. And then the hip skirts, these little sections just kind of rotate back, giving it more of like a wing look here too. Man, this guy's not bad. You know, I didn't notice, I don't remember if we had that piratey emblem in bot mode. I don't think it was in a spot that we could really tell or see it, but in cat mode, it's definitely in the back, right on top there. I think it's the only one that this figure has though, so it wouldn't really be visible in bot mode, which is kind of interesting for who I would assume is the captain of these space pirates here. But still, it's a nice size that we get there. There is an extra peg right below that, and that's tailor-made for the sword. You can fit it just like that, or you can even have it facing the front, I imagine. Certain parts kind of get in the way a little bit, so I don't know if it's meant to be popped in there like this. Hey, but that looks equally vicious, man. That looks equally vicious. Oh, and of course, the mouth is articulated. You can open and close it. You can probably open it quite a bit more. Watch those fangs though. That's as far open as you can get it. Can you actually put the saber in the mouth? Let's find out. I mean, there's no peg to put it in. And also these side sections though, these bits here do kind of prevent the shield from going in the mouth all the way, but you know what? Yes, you can do it. You can achieve that look if that's what you want to go for. Oh man, that is so good. Nice. I love that. All right. Yeah, this is a very impressive figure. It makes quite an aggressive first impression in bot mode with all of the piratey bits, and it all really comes together in a very nice cat mode. I don't think this is an actual like lion, right? It has the impressions of like a mane, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a snow tiger or something. I don't know. It's a feline and it's freaking massive and it'll tear you apart. That's the important part, right? Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm gonna put him right over here. Okay, well, that's not all. Just one more box here. I'm almost afraid to really take a good look at this guy, but here we have 40th anniversary. It's not really Studio Series. It's not part of the main line. It's the OG Bossbot himself, Autobot Commander Optimus Prime, based off the cartoon show. Yeah, this is the original G1 toy, but with Toon colors instead of the original toy colors. I know the blue, I think, was a bit darker on the original toy. They've been doing this for quite a few of the original G1 toy molds. I did not too long ago open up Hot Rod and Hound, and they look great. It's very interesting to see them in their cartoon colors. And now we get to check out Optimus Prime himself. Oh, whoa, 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 okay, all right. I don't know, opening up an Optimus Prime always impresses. I don't think we'll need the instructions, but I'll put them right here. The last time I owned a G1 Optimus Prime that was based off the original toy was for the commemorative edition that I think was only sold at Toys R Us. I don't know how many years ago that was, but I remember them being a little bit overpriced. And for some reason, the smokestacks back then, they couldn't make them as long as they were on the original toy. I guess because of safety laws or whatever. It's not like they're pointy or anything. And from the looks of it, I guess they don't have that problem anymore, right? Thankfully, I'm wearing glasses. Hopefully I'll be okay. He seems to be the complete package. Obviously the trailer, I see roller. I'm sure the trailer will have the, I don't know what it's called, but that command deck thingamabobber. He has his fists here. Usually the first thing to get lost, especially back in the 80s. All right. Oh, we have a little sprue here. Oh, I think the original one came with a little sprue. Different accessories for that. We have the OG roller, very nice. The iconic Ion Blaster, cool. Let me be careful with these fists here. 1 and 2. Okay. He is connected to the trailer. You can just pop that right off. Man, that blue paint. Look at how shiny that blue paint is. Wow, that is very nice. Here's the sad thing. Because it's now Toon colors, we do lose those very beautiful powdery blue stripes on the side of the trailer. Now it's just gray. All right, I get it. I get it. Just utter perfection. Look at the gray right there. Look at that. It's like he has eyes. He's looking right at you, silently judging you. Oh man, that is so good. Now, yeah, it still has the metal front part of the cab. Yep, that's still the thing. I think the feet, I don't have a pencil to check, but I think it's metal. Those wheels are either rubber or the very, very soft plastic. Very rubbery. What do they say on the wheels though? We've got some kind of writing here. Formula Desert Dog? That can't be how they were in the original G1, right? Formula Desert Dog is what they say. Is that what the original G1 toy had on its wheels? I can't believe that, but I've never heard of Formula Desert Dog. Maybe they're out of business by now? I don't know. Now you'll notice the front bumper is white, again, emulating the Toon look, and he's got the yellow highlights already picked in as well. The smaller yellow squares though, not exactly the best job in picking those out. It's a minor thing. Okay, let us transform G1 Optimus Prime here. Wait, hang on. What is this? He's got a racing stripe here on the bottom that looks very jazzy, ironically. Yeah, the original toy definitely didn't have that. And I know that they're trying to, I guess, emulate the top thigh sections and his middle crotch section from the cartoon, but it's so weird. Okay, let's see how important it actually is. Yeah, you know what, it really does work. Because right here where the thighs are coming down, it is farther back on the figure. And so that just helps to complete the whole look. And because he doesn't have the actual rest of his crotch in this bot mode, we just have the blue here in the middle. That's kind of clever. I actually do appreciate that. Very nice. And it's still the same pretty satisfying clicks that we have when moving the legs down too. Okay, move these guys out. Yep, yeah, this is iconic. Head up. Hello. Let's pop in those fists. Oh man, oh dude, come on. Okay, and yeah, let's give you your gun here. Ironically, G1 Optimus Prime held his weapon so weirdly. Here, let's put that arm down a little bit. Get a good look at the head here, man. Wow, that looks so good. It kind of looks wrong a little bit. What a thing, man. What a thing. Okay. All right. I just can't stop looking at this guy now. Here we have G1 Optimus Prime in his cartoon colors. Now, again, obviously, the head, it's going to have different coloring than the toy did. We now have those baby blue eyes and just the shade of gray. It's the gray that better matches what we saw in the cartoon, right? Look at that Autobot symbol right here. He always did just have the outline, and it wasn't a fully white Autobot symbol, so that perfectly matches. And look at that. Sadly, no stickers, but now we have that design with the triangle and the little rectangles on the forearms. They weren't yellow yet at that time. They were just outlines. Perfect. I do like how, because of the headlight sections are silver, we see like little silver sections right behind the fist there. But that's great. That looks so good. I don't remember if on the original G1 toy though, if the clear windows were like a shade of blue. I almost want to say that they weren't, right? Well, here they are. You can see me right behind them. But they have a slight bluish tint to them. Again, emulating a little bit of what they look like in the cartoon. The blaster, the ion blaster, looking very iony. Ironically though, on the inside of this back section, we all know it has it's got some gray in there, right? And they didn't paint that, I guess, because it's so far deep into the plastic, that would have been really tricky to properly paint. And even if it was, you probably wouldn't really be seeing it very well too. Now, I don't know if I would ever repaint this guy. I don't think I would. It's kind of sacrilegious. The paint job that it has right now, emulating the G1 cartoon, is perfect. What would I do to it? What would I do to it? Would I maybe try to add the gray section to the ion blaster myself? No, I don't think I would. No, it looks great the way he is. But look at how he is holding it though. The way Optimus Prime holds his ion blasters was always kind of weird. He does have, of course, the peg here in the front, but behind it is what would be the actual handle for the blaster. And now the forearm, it's kind of getting in the way of this peg just kind of going in all the way. That's always been the case with G1 Optimus Prime, but hey, that's what makes him the OG, I guess. And just the silver now that we have for the gas tanks on the side, it's not fully chrome like it was with G1. That's the kind of silver that we could create ourselves with a nice airbrush. And I like that they went with that. I guess the grill on G1 was also just like fully chrome, as was the bumper, right? Now it's just properly painted. And the front of the feet, of course, just the gray paint as well. Very awesome stuff. Let me see inside of the trailer here. Oh yeah, it's got inside what you would expect it to have. This guy right here, and it should have the opening, I guess, cockpit section. This is where you would put, what were they called, a Micromaster on the original Diaclone figure? Oh, it would also have this mechanic where you would connect a roller onto the front of it, which I don't even think you can now. No, can you? No, you can't. Oh, it connects down here. And it's still spring-loaded. Oh, shoot. Okay, so how do you activate it, huh? Oh, there's a lever here in the back. Yep. Wow. I'm surprised it has that mechanic. Hey, okay. Well, that's cool. That's something you'll never see Studio Series 86 Prime do, right? Yeah, sadly. It's a lost art. It's a lost art. But you could really see where kind of like the flatness of the sides here. I guess that's where you would put a lot of the stickers that would be included with the original G1. They didn't add any kind of detailing to those parts other than the little sections here in the back. And again, you would put more of the little Micromaster figures right in there. Yep, pretty much. Man, what a blast from the past this is, huh? And then this little doohickey here. I have no idea what this is for. I'm almost guessing it's something for like refueling to gas up in the trailer. Ah, okay. So it goes on roller, and then what? It just pegs right onto the top there. Whoops. Maybe that can be glued into place. I mean, it's pretty secure for the most part there, but that's kind of it. Does the other side peg somewhere? This doesn't say, but it looks like it's for refueling. And then the missiles that you can cut off here, off of the sprue here, they connect to the centerpiece inside of the trailer. I don't remember if on the original toy, if they had a spring-loaded mechanism. They probably did, and that's what they do away with the re-releases nowadays. A lot of the other Autobots that had the shoulder-mounted weapons with the spring-loaded mechanic. Not anymore. Not anymore, sadly. It was a different time back then in the 80s. Man, this is such an awesome figure, though. What a treat to have it. Once again, Optimus Prime fans, eating so good. We got a stellar Studio Series 86 offering of just a mainline Optimus Prime that looks very good, very close to what he did in the original animated movie and the show, with an excellent transformation. We even got an updated G1 toy with more articulation. And now that I look at this guy, I think it is a little bit smaller. I won't dig him out, it's in the box right now. But now we get the actual G1 toy, recolored to look like the Toon version. That's just awesome. That's just awesome. I wish we could get a Megatron. That sadly will never happen though. I don't even think Takara Tomy would do that, would they? They're still putting out figures in their missing link line. They haven't put out any Decepticons yet though, but I know it's only a matter of time. Good time to be alive though. No, you gotta be right in the front, dude. Screw the space pirates. Hey! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I had fun opening up the boxes. And with that, I will say goodbye to you all. It might be a while until we do another Outside the Box. I don't know when the next package is gonna come in, but it's only a matter of time. So stay tuned for that. What I will be doing now though, is start the work on Wild Rider, giving him a brand new coat of paint. So look forward to that. But of course you can catch me on the social medias. Links are always down below. You can always support the channel by becoming a member and using some very nice emotes. I made it myself. Did you know that? It was fun. You can also support for free by just liking, subscribing, and leaving a nice comment. You can also support by heading over to the merch store and grabbing some awesome stuff there. Or really support by going to patreon.com/hobbieswithjose and becoming a member there. I do put up behind the scenes photos and videos of my latest projects and the latest Outside the Boxes. Or you could even suggest on what we work on next. We could take a detour from our road to Minosaur. I'm also live on Twitch on weekends and Fridays, playing the latest Yakuza. Well, not the latest Yakuza. We're a couple of games back, but we're working our way up. But if you can't catch me live, I do upload them to my second YouTube channel, Hobbies with Jose Gaming. And with that, I will see you real soon. Take care.